Hi, I'm Tony Warner for Hot Spring County Now and Then. And for almost as long as there's been a railroad through Malvern, there has been a train depot sit here. This is the second train depot, built about 1916, and it's one of Malvern's most historic buildings.
There was a time when the Malvern Depot pulsed with life. Travelers arriving, departures announced, the rhythm of the rails a constant presence. But as air travel captured the public's imagination, passenger trains lost their place in everyday life, and depots like this one began to fade into history. Built in the graceful Mediterranean style of its era, the Malvern Depot was designed to stir feelings of romance, sophistication, and a timeless connection to the region's past. Around Arkansas, old train depots have found a new life, transformed into casual restaurants, visitor centers, gift shops, and spaces that honor the history. But here in Malvern, the depot tells a different story. It stands in quiet neglect, its walls weathered, paint peeling, slowly surrendering to time. The victim of too little funding, too little care. Can it be saved?
Well, talking to a previous Union Pacific supervisor, he did mention that it was offered to the city to take over, that it was too much for them to handle, and they figured with the historical significance, the city would want it to help preserve it.
Dara Casey is the contract employee of the Union Pacific Railroad, which owns the depot, and she's the liaison contact between the city and Amtrak, which provides passenger service to Malvern. Evidently, the city is not able to assume ownership of the building due to money.
It was declined because the city does not have the funds or the manpower to do anything with it, nor do we have anything to put it as that would be reasonable. So at this point, Union Pacific still owns it, and Amtrak leases the depot part for passengers to be able to ride and get on and off.
Because of railroad policy, our cameras weren't permitted inside the depot. But inside, the space has been carved into offices, its original character and charm largely erased, leaving little trace of what the station once was.
This was way before my time, and unfortunately there's very few, if any, pictures of the inside back in its prime when it was being utilized as a full train station. Right now, Union Pacific just uses it for office space.
There we know we have a drug problem. Look at this right here, right outside this. Tell me about that.
It's a bad issue we have here. Wish more can be done, but apparently with laws, there's only so much they can do, but it's really sad.
On the South First Street side of the depot, the view is no better, perhaps even worse.
Well, over the last several years, we've had semis that come and they can't make this hill on Ash Street when they turn, and they're not supposed to legally be on this street, but they come down and they'll hit the train station and the forks to the lumber trucks that come through here. I've seen them clip the side of the station because they're out a little farther than the truck itself. But Union Pacific has replaced the roof, and it continually happens, and nothing's being done to stop the trucks from damaging the building.
What lies ahead for the Malvern Depot? Could it be restored, reimagined, and given new life as a downtown destination? The path won't be easy. Cleaning up and revitalizing the surrounding area, improving safety, and ending the heavy truck traffic that rattles past its doors. Saving it will take a united effort. City leadership, private investment, and matching grants working together toward the same goal.
I've talked with Union Pacific, and it's more room than they really need. I don't know what their future plans are. We are actually one of a few that actually have somewhat of a depot and a covered structure. Most are just platforms out in the open. So we are blessed to have this for our Amtrak station, and I'm hoping in the future it will get saved, it will get revitalized, and somebody will take over and preserve some of the history here, because that's how Malvern started. It was founded with the railroad, so this is a part of our history here, and it's very important that we save it.